think that we may finally be live for this game. School Without Walls Penguins at the Ballou Knights, I believe, maybe?
I believe so.
So Walls down 23-14, down 9. 4.5 minutes left to go in this second quarter. It's been an interesting game so far. Walls scoring the majority of their points on threes. As Michael here gets fouled on the tape. And that'll send him to the line for 2. I believe Walls is 1 for 2 from the line on the day. Ballou, on the other hand, getting a lot of their points on fast break drives or just normal drives. We seem to outmatch them in size, but far quicker team at least. As Julius Cohen, Elliot Brooks-Rubin, and I believe Harry will check in for Micah, and maybe just Micah. So Michael hit the first free throw, putting the Walls only down 8. We'll take the second free throw. Hits this one as well. So now Walls only down 7. Plenty of time left. 2 with the ball now, working on Harry. 2-3. 3. Can't go anywhere with the stout defensive Julius Cohen. A deep 3. Can't hit. Julius with a rebound, bodying his player. Julius, really known for those good rebounding skills and lack of three-point efficiency. Elliot Stevie splashes a 3, putting Walls only down 4, completely in this game now. 2 with the ball, working on Harry, who gets to 11 to work on Michael. Michael steals the ball. As you can hear the School Without Walls crowd yelling, quote, weak something. Stevie with the ball here. Ooh, Stevie drives all the way in and gets fouled on the tape. He'll go to the free throw line to put this game into a 1-score positioning for Walls.
Do you want me to do play-by-play or
I'll do play-by-play. So Stevie now will head to the line. Currently for the Walls team, you have Michael, Stevie, Harry, and then Julius and Elioff.
Stevie trying to bring this within 1 possession. As he makes the first shot, 3-point game. Stevie had a big game in the last regular season game for the Walls varsity team.
That's correct.
He hit an in-game dunk, rallied the troops for a big victory.
Only a Walls season is 2 now. We'll take the ball. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in this second quarter, in this half. So 2 now, working on Harry, to 10, who's got Michael on him. Michael, probably the biggest body out there today, so that's fortunate for the Walls team. 1, drives on Elliot and finds 4, who can't finish, but he gets his own miss and puts it back up and in. You really got to box out. Coach D shakes her head in disappointment at the lack of boxing out. Stevie now brings the ball up the court, finds Harry. Harry, back to Stevie, over to Elliot. Elliot, nowhere to go, but finds Harry, who takes a deep 3, can't quite hit. You can see that extremely high arcing shot that Harry has formed.
And again,
a tough take by number 1. Euro step and probably fouled there on the finish.
Again, Ballou taking it up quickly. Fast breaking has been how they've made most of their shots.
Elioff can't answer with a 3, and that'll be an over-the-back call on Michael. So Walls battling back to within 3, now down 7, 27-20. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in this.
And Walls struggling for rebounds, something we've seen throughout this season. Hopefully they can shore that up, limit the number of second chance opportunities that Ballou can get, and maybe steal some offensive rebounds of their own.
Some say it's through their lack of size, as the tallest player was injured this season, but perhaps it's a lack of boxing out. 4 drives and gets absolutely hammered by Stevie, and he will go to shoot free throws.
Tough take there. 4 definitely showing that he's not afraid to drive.
There might not have been a foul on that play. He might have just ran out of bounds on his own.
Stevie did stay with him, but it looked like there might have been a little bit too much contact there. We have to keep it honest here at
refs. Cannot be correct if they're calling for the other team. So, what's that? 4? 4 will take a free throw. Barely hits it, bounces around.
If you look at the refs' uniforms, they're not that different from those of stereotypical robbers. maybe seeks a symbolism for how they steal the game from us.
That is true. Walls has had about
We have to
11
put our
games
Walls
stolen from
player
them
on.
this season by the refs. As Harry finds Eliav. Eliav throws it all the way across to Julius and will be knocked out of bounds by number 2, but it'll remain Walls' ball. Julius getting some quality minutes here as he really started the offensive scoring with a made 3.
Maybe a little bit too ambitious of a pass there by Eliav, trying to find the hot hand.
Not hot hand, he hasn't made a shot since. Harry now with the ball, finds Stevie. Give it to Julius, what are you doing? But opts for Eliav, tries to pull up. Got pretty clearly hammered on the arm. And Stevie gets shoved to the floor by number 2. And no call? This is ridiculous. Eliav brings the ball up the floor now. Should give it to Julius. Instead gives it to Stevie. Now to Julius, who pulls up. And he almost hit that. What a close shot. But he rattles out. Number 4 attempts and misses a dunk. You can't dunk, number 4.
We saw a couple of Walls players dunking on these rims.
Yes, that's true. We saw Michael and Milo and Stevie dunking. Eliav with a behind the head shot, a little bit of a whack attack. Before finishing on the other end. So since Walls made the score within 3, Ballou has gone on a 10-0 run. Stevie now bringing the ball up the floor. Finds Eliav, who pulls up, and he can't quite hit. But Milo with the offensive board, can't hit the putback. A ridiculous rattle that shouldn't have happened. Ford now brings the ball up against Stevie, goes around him, can't finish. But Julius too small for the rebound. Milo throws the ball in. 20 seconds left in this half. Walls down 15. Julius pulls up, and he hits. Julius, the Judean jump shooter, hits another 3. What a shot from Julius. The real sniper of this team.
Ballou has left him open on plenty of these plays. I mean, some of his Walls teammates
pulls
seem to
up
be missing it.
to end the half. Oh my God. A buzzer beating fadeaway with a man on him. Incredible shot from 1, even if it shouldn't have counted due to travel.
Really high scoring first half here, 38-23. Walls definitely showing some ability to get back into the game. We saw last time they had a big comeback, and maybe in the second half they can get one of their players, Morris Walker, who arrived a little late. We'll see you shortly.
We'll see you after the break.
All right,
That is halftime.
Welcome back for second half action.
All right, guys, it's the second half. Your commentators return from a rigorous shooting program during the halftime show. Walls still down 15. 16 minutes left to go in this one.
Hey, come on, man. Mike won the game.
Get your phone out. Pull your phone out.
Some kind of delay, it seems, as we wait for the game to start again. Looks like Walls will be putting in Michael, Eliav, Stevie, Micah, and Shira. For the Ballou team, we have number 4, number 10, and number 2, number 1, number 21. Who's the best Wall alumni?
Best. Is it unmuted?
Yeah.
It's muted.
Not unmuted.
Best squad I was. Basketball player. Undisputably GP.
What's that stand for, GP?
Stands for God's power. God, everybody that knows me knows that I am the best squad I was basketball player to come out of high school. In terms of squad I was.
Best school that was basketball player to
call me
shoot
the
a
Nigerian-
two-handed pass.
They call me the Nigerian shooter.
I've heard that before.
I heard it from GP, so somebody said that.
All right. Something's going on with the clock over there, but should say 8 soon.
GP, you changed the quarter. Ballou taking the ball up. Micah guarding him.
Ooh, a shot clock dispute between the referees.
Shot clock error, it seems. So Ballou to take it out, number 10. Micah with the defense here on the inbound pass.
2 with the ball now. Works on Micah. Over to 4, who just drives right around Stevie and finishes. Beautiful drive. Stevie yelling at Michael, wondering where was the help. Walls seems to be taking a delayed approach to this push. Stevie with the ball over to Micah. Finds Eliav in the corner, on the wing. Who finds Micah at the top. Micah back to Eliav into Stevie, who does a fadeaway shot and he airballs. It'll be out against Ballou, I believe.
Staying here for Walls.
So it'll be Walls ball. You can see the Walls bench over there. Got some players hoping to get in. Matthias, elevated from JV for this game. Never had a minute, but we'll hope he gets in. As Stevie makes a pull up, putting the game back to 15. And you also have Morris Walker, who you would hope goes in. Most player of the games for the School That Walls team.
2, taking it up to the top of the paint, finds the open player who pulls up for 3 and hits it. I think that's number 1. The player who had the clutch buzzer beater at the end of the second half.
So right now, Ballou not beating Walls the typical way that Walls gets beaten, which is size and inside, but just having quicker, better shooting guards. Micah pulls up, misses, had to adjust mid-shot, so not really much he can do there. 1 comes up, 1 goes in, out, thinks about it, goes around Eliav, dumps it off. That'll be out of bounds off of Cheateray. He's upset with that call. I believe Cheateray checked in for someone. Maybe he started this half. But you would like to see Milo go in. You would like to see Julius, Jerry, the shooters go in.
Again, weak rebounding there by Walls, allowing 2 rebounds and evidently some points. I mean, if you're going to allow that many rebounds so close to the basket, they're going to score eventually.
Walls now down 45 to 25. 6 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Cheateray gives the ball to Micah. Drives, gets swatted. In the corner is Stevie, back to Micah, who passes all the way across to Cheateray. Finds Eliav in the corner. Opts not to shoot that into Stevie. He goes up and scores. Walls 27, Ballou 45. Needing a big comeback here in this third quarter and fourth. So Walls down 18, 2-4. 4, guarded by Cheateray. Goes around Cheateray. Drives in, gets blocked by Stevie, but he also tried to take a charge, so they're not going to give him that. Cheateray with the ball here, bringing it up the court.
And again, it's the rebounding. I mean, Stevie with a nice defensive play, but you can't give them that many second chance opportunities and not expect them to
Gets the ball stolen here. 1 with the ball now, just goes up. And Cheateray wanting a charge. What a terrible call by the refs. Cheateray got absolutely decked on that play, and they didn't call a charge. Despicable. Eliav takes a floater off the side of the backboard, Paul George style. And Ballou ends up with the rebound. Ballou, number 1, takes a deep 3, and he airballs. He can't shoot. Crazy shot from number 1. Attempts to pull up, and I believe he'll be getting benched for it. Or at least he should be. Oh, and they opt to leave him in the game. Incredibly bad choice by this Ballou team. 4 comes out, seemingly unhappy. So Wall's down 22 now, 49-27. 4 minutes, 48 seconds left to go in this third quarter. As you can see over there, we have the onlookers, the fans, the parents, the supporters of this Walls team.
New restrictions for this game, up to 2 allotted guests per player.
Yes, unrestricted it from 0.
So definitely an opportunity for the fans here, the Walls parents, to come and support their
opportunity. So Walls will check in. Cheateray over to Eliav. Eliav just brings it up the court. Nice and easily. Micah to Cheateray on the wing. Back to Micah at the top. Ooh, Micah gets it stolen from him by number 1. And number 1 drives all the way, but he misses the layup, smokes the layup, and he had that missed airball 3. Terrible play from number 1 as big body Michael puts whoever that was in the ground. The nice layup attempt.
Bad transition defense by Walls, an open shot.
And even worse shot taking by number 2. Cheateray pulls up the ball with the ball. Walls only down 20 now.
Morris checked into the game for the first time. I believe he had track.
Cheateray gets his pockets picked. It's 3 ahead, back to 11. Who goes
Great
up against Morris,
Morris,
but Morris gets the block. Good play from Morris. It will remain Ballou Knights ball.
I think Cheateray there lucky not to get called on a reach-in foul. I think there was a pretty big hack there by him, and he's subsequently taken onto the bench. Jerry checks into the game. He was out in their last regular season game with an ankle injury, but lucky enough to be back for this one.
2 to 3, thinks about a 3. Instead opts for a long 2. Air balls. Number 2 taking charge from number 1, missing shots. Eliav to Morris with a corner 3, he can't hit. 12 pulls down the board, but Michael picks his pocket, misses the layup, gets the ball back. Great offensive rebounding, but he gets his pocket picked. Slow on defense as Michael walks to the bench. Michael didn't even try to get back. Go for the dunk, Michael. What are you doing?
I think Michael's complaining about some sort of injury there he got there. I think
Michael happy to play offense, however. And now defense, too. As 10 runs the floor, misses the layup. Oh, my God. 2 straight missed layups. What is going on for Ballou? Horrendous bricks being laid down by this Ballou squad, regardless of score. So School Without Walls will have to take a timeout. Confusing since they have such the momentum and lead. Down 24 now, 53-29. You know, not many free throw shot this game. Just a lot of quick transition buckets for these Ballou Knights. And, you know, for School Without Walls, points have been rare, but some threes, some drives, some nice putbacks. Not a lot of offense as a whole. Let's see what Coach D can rally these troops in this winner-go-home playoff game. Eliad, Milo, Jerry, Micah, and Morris check in, sending Stevie, Michael, and Cheateray to the bench. Eliav to check the ball in here.
Ballou seems to be playing kind of a one-man press.
Where's Eliav's dad? Ball over to Eliav, back over to Micah. Micah drives and kicks to Jerry, the corner three, and he hits it. What a splash. Beautiful shot from Jerry, putting Walls only down 21. Really staying in it here. 2, takes a 3. He can't hit it. Whoa, what a terrible bounce. Absolutely outrageous. Some would call it magnets in the rims and the ball. Incredible. Micah with the ball here, throws it over. Oh, and Jerry steps on the line. You know, terrible call. And from the scouting report, we heard that the line was actually closer to the three-point line than in normal courts. So it wasn't his fault. Matthias will get his first ever varsity minutes as he checks in for Eliab. You know who else is getting their first ever varsity minutes? Cheateray. Interestingly enough, the freshman phenom.
Well, not yet. He hasn't checked into the game. He also has never taken a shot in his career. But let's hope and see that, you know, he gets his first shot, maybe even gets his first bucket.
3 with the ball to
Backdoor
2.
cut, open. Milo puts a body on him. Back up top to 3.
Well, they're going to call it something. I believe an illegal screen or 2-second perhaps. But it'll be Walls balls regardless. Perhaps a makeup call for that horrendous step on the line call. Micah with the ball now. Running up the court speedily. Gets himself in the corner. Morris now drives in over to Matthias. Matthias, his first ever varsity touch. Morris nowhere to go, but he kicks it over to Micah, who finds Jerry. Finds no one, really. Ball thrown ahead to 2. 2 will not finish. Great defense from Matthias and the hustle back as he is now on 2. Let's see what Matthias can do. Oh, Micah goes for a steal, but he can't quite get it. A deep 3 from 11, and he bricks it as well. Ballou building a house of brick, just like the third little piggy who said, no, I'm going to build this house of brick, and the big bad wolf can't blow it down.
I mean, again, Walls' failure to grab a rebound, you know, but with all the second chance opportunities. And again, quick transition offense. That's been the story of the game. Rebounds, quick transition offense. As looks like Morris got hacked there, but again, the rebound picks up his glasses.
Another miss from Ballou, and they're going to call that some kind of foul on the paint.
First call there. It seems like there have been some loose ball fouls here on Ballou, but you know, refs haven't really picked up on them. You know, good on them. Continue doing what's working.
Stevie, Julius, and Michael head in. Milo, Jerry. Ooh, Milo, Jerry, and Micah head out. So now we have Stevie, Julius, Matthias, Morris, and Micah. Stevie now brings it up the court. Throws it off of Morris's hands. Stevie upset with that. As you can see, Matthias hustling for the ball.
Yeah, obviously that
Matthias.
creative drama connection broken a little bit.
Who is that?
Final minute of play in the third quarter.
Walls down
hoping
26.
to maybe bring it into a manageable score to come back in the fourth quarter, but it's not looking so good for them.
Finds 11, who's got Matthias on him now. You know what they call him? Matthias, second best player on JV, Dominguez, has 10, gets the ball and takes a 3. And he can't hit it either. You know, it's really incredible the amount of missed shots that Ballou has had
Jump
this
ball
game.
going Walls' way. Nice hustle play there. But again, that's the issue. Once you take Michael out of the paint there, his man taking a 3, there's really a lack of size and physicality in the center for Walls there. It's evident in how they're being out-rebounded. It's not like Walls can't get quality shots. They're definitely getting open looks.
Matthias, can't quite get his first varsity bucket. Ball brought up the floor now. 2, holds for the last shot of the quarter. 2's got Stevie on him.
Ballou, happy to just run the shot, clock
Stevie
down,
sees
and
the
take
screen
the final
coming.
shot.
2 likely to just pull. Oh, but he finds 11 wide open, who pulls up, and he breaks it as well. An astounding end to this third quarter. Walls down 26. The score is 58-32. Unfortunate for the School of the Walls team, but unfortunate for Ballou as well, as they continue to huck bricks at the brim. Let's see what wise words Coach D has for this squad right now. Probably box out, because they cannot do that very well. Milo, Harry, Jerry, Cheateray. I believe that's Paul. Micah. Michael, Morris, Stevie, Jerry, the sad faces. But, you know, not like there's no time left for a comeback. Walls, but they could do it now. Down 26. Just need 26 points in 8 minutes. Who is that right there? Anyway, number 11 with the ball. Gets it stolen by Eliab. A blazing path ahead of him, but he pulls it back. Opts to find Julius, the amazing three-point shooter. Instead, Eliab goes to Michael. Michael just drives in. And they're going to call that a blocking foul. And I believe Michael will go to the line for one shot. Or no, they're going to call it on the floor. Unfortunate for Michael. Oh, no. They do give him the points. So, star senior center, Michael Folks, with a chance for a three-point play. You know, some say that if he had started playing in his freshman year, he could have gone to the league. I am, in fact, not one of those believers, but you never know. And he airballs the free throw. Insanity. He's got it close up. Crazy. Number 3 goes right around Julius. Opts to kick it. Oh, and an air ball. Really sloppy basketball here. I'm sorry, folks, that this game has gotten out of hand. It's just a bunch of air balls, bricks, missed shots, and bad plays. As 11 travels, I believe.
No, I think that's a foul on
Travels, he travels. See? Travel. Oh, that's a travel. But one ref, we call it the op ref, will attempt to negotiate. But the correct ref, let's get a close-up on him, calls it a travel. Thank you, ref, trying to fight against the tyranny against Schooldale Walls. So Walls down 24, 7 minutes left to go. Hasn't gotten out of hand quite yet. Not quite as bad as their last loss to Ballou by 28. But Julius to Micah to Julius, who takes a 3. Can't hit that one. Michael jumps to the board. I believe that is off number 1. Michael fighting for rebounds, using that big body of his.
Finally, Walls on the other end of this offensive rebound.
Also, finally, Walls on the other end of these bad calls, as that was clearly tipped by number 1. Some of the refs thought it was power off Michael. So Eliab to check the ball. Oh, a horrendous call by the ref as they switch it up again. Taking the ball right straight out of the Schooldale Walls' hands and giving it to the Ballou Knights. And they're going to call that a timeout for Ballou. So we'll go into this timeout. Walls down by 24. I believe 6 minutes is what it says. 30 seconds, 11 minutes, who knows? Scoreboard is buggy. But an amount of time left to go in this game. Walls down 24. Back from this timeout. It was 6:54. I was correct. So 24 points in 6 minutes, 54 seconds. We would need perhaps a couple Reggie Millers and Tracy McGrady's in order to win. But it's never over. 3 with the ball now. Julius on him. Julius, perhaps the best three-point shooter on this team, and that's why he's in. Someone working on Stevie tries to go around him, puts up a floater and air balls. I believe, and this may be wrong, that is like the 5th straight air ball by both teams combined. Neither team able to hit a shot. Neither team able to hit the rim or the backboard. As the buzzer now just goes for however long that was. Felt like years.
A moment of silence for all of the bad calls.
Correct. Micah to Stevie. Stevie, number 1 on him. Over to Eliav. Eliav, Brooks Rubin gets it poked away. Fights for it back, but he's not quick enough. As the 11 goes up, and he hits a layup. 6 minutes, 12 seconds left. Wall's now down 26. As Eliav pulls up from 3 in the corner, and it rims in and out. A terrible, terrible, terrible bounce. You know, this really should bring back my theory as a tough foul by Mike. So, it's probably a good time to discuss the magnet theory. I believe that Ballou has put magnets into the rim and into their ball. So this means that the ball will always go towards the rim. However, for the wall's rim, they have the opposite force magnet pushing it away every time it is shot towards it. They have Julius. I believe everyone comes out. As Matthias, Milo, Harry, Paul Jouar, and Cheateray come in.
A couple freshmen here for Walls. I mean,
More
even
than
if
a
this
couple,
game,
I believe. Oh, yes, a couple.
even if this game ends, with a sad defeat, Walls still has, that next crop, getting some playoff experience here.
So Walls fails to rebound the first, but of course, Ballou trying to still build that house, perhaps a mansion even now. Misses bricks of Milo, and Milo pulls on the strong board and gets fouled. Cheateray throws it, deflected out of bounds, but it'll be Walls' ball. Paul Jouar trying to get his first ever playoff bucket, and they're going to call a foul on one of the Ballou players. So Walls down 26, not quite a running clock yet, just 4 points needed for that. Matthias gets it stolen on the inbounds pass. Ooh. So another missed layup, of course, from Ballou, but they get the putback. Cheateray now. Over to Matthias, into the corner for Paul. Paul back to Cheateray with a deep 3, and he airballs, perhaps taking cue from number 1 or number 2 of these Ballou Knights. Number 1 now drives in on Milo, hits a layup. Finally a point from number 1, a good shot that is, and I believe this will put the game in running clock territory. We can't even see the clock. Oh, now we can. 5 minutes left. Harry drives. They would need about 6 points a minute to come back at this point. So not incredibly impossible as Paul misses a 3. Good rebound from Matthias, and that could be his first positive stat for Walls Varsity. And they will call it a jump ball and Ballou ball, which is questionable seeing as they've got the last 4 jump balls. Number 1 dances with Cheateray. Cheateray says, I don't like to dance, but 1 dances anyway and throws it up off the underneath of the rim. Bad shot. Harry now runs up. Had a chance to push, but he didn't. Paul takes a deep 2 and he hits. Paul Jouar is that future of the School Without Walls team. On Varsity as a freshman, and a missed dunk. I don't even think any of the Ballou players can dunk. Incredibly sad for their team, as I believe that was number 12, smashes that one and misses it terribly. A bad shot. Terrible shot even. So Cheateray will take some free throws. Walls down, 28 now. They scored their last loss, but Cheateray makes it 27. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. We are on running clock, and we'll be on running clock until Walls gets back within 20. So unlikely, unfortunately. Cheateray with his second free throw. He hits this one as well. Really no one like Cheateray, another freshman, and our third freshman on varsity, Elijah, who was kept out of this game by his parents. Rumor has it that if he was here, the scores would be flipped. But unfortunately for this Walls team, he's not. Some shenanigans going on with our fans over there as one of them lies on the floor and the other gazes through the fence. And Isaac Traumer stands in a very vulnerable position. Coach D giving them what is likely the final pep talk of this season as Walls, with 20 seconds left, has to score 26 points. Unfortunately, this is likely the end of a great Walls season. 5 or 6 wins, I believe, more than any team for Walls has had in at least 4 years. So, incredible play for this Walls team to even get this far into the playoffs, the first round.
Definitely a proud season for all these seniors on the floor right now.
Yes, as they check in for likely their last ever minutes. Jerry, Micah, Michael, Morris, and Stevie. No more seniors left on the bench. They will all be in this sad finale to their high school basketball careers. Some kind of foul called on 11 or 12.
I think they're calling a moving screen there on Stevie.
No, they're not.
I mean, like
Against
the foul
Stevie.
on Stevie.
Stevie was fouled, correct. So, only the seniors in now. So, sad send-off. But perhaps they can make up the score. The ball will roll. Micah picks the ball up. Kicks to the corner for Jerry. Jerry finds Michael, who drives in. Puts it up, misses, gets his own miss, puts it back up and in. A tough bucket from Michael, as they're now only down 24. Walls storming back into this game. 6 straight points. Number 1 here, getting pressed out by Stevie. Ball stolen by Jerry. Walls with a chance. Ahead to Michael for the layup, and he hits it. Walls with 8 straight points. An incredible, improbable comeback. Now only down 22. 10 loses it again. Over to 4. 4 drives in. And that will be a charge taken by Michael. And that will be Walls ball. 22 points to go as subs will be called by the Ballou team. And I believe they have stopped the running clock. So Walls has a chance.
Ballou bringing back their starters, making sure that this does not get out of hand.
Walls with 2 minutes and 22 seconds to come back into this game. Needing quick offense here. This is not quick offense. Morris in the corner. Back to Micah. Micah has to shoot. They have to shoot. Morris pulls. He misses. And it's rebounded by number 10. Number 10 now running the floor. Drives in. Lays it up and in. Quite the shot attempt by number 10 as Micah now has to bring the ball up. Stevie drives all the way through and he gets fouled on the take, I believe. So Stevie will head to the line for 2. Walls down 24 as Ballou has found a way to score and stop their 8-0 run. Walls with a chance. 1 minute and 50 seconds left, but a chance. Perhaps, if not for all of the horrendous calls going against Walls, they could still be in this game. Stevie, I believe, misses the first free throw, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Probably because of the anti-magnet, whatever shenanigans going on with the rim here at Ballou. Stevie will take his second free throw. Misses this one as well, unfortunately. So not the greatest end of this season. But 3 now will work on Stevie. You know, you want these players to get 2 points in the last of the last minutes. Instead, Ballou will score. Jerry now runs point over to Micah, back to Stevie. And you know, Superman Steve, the only only dunk for Walls this season, has really been the leader of this team, both mentally and in-game, as that will be balloon ball. A good no call from the refs, finally, not calling that a foul. So Stevie, Micah, really the leaders of this team. You could throw Michael, Morris, Jerry in there. Look at those 5 great seniors in their final ever minutes in the Walls uniform. Complaining about something, as always. I believe what we've just heard. Breaking news. Michael upset about his fast break attempt not being a dunk. I believe they'll just leave the seniors out there. Finish this game down 26. So Walls will not be playing on Thursday, and I can go to my physical therapy to rehab my ankle instead of coming to another one of these games. 3 to check the ball in here. Minute 18 left in this game. Throws it to 4 on a lob play. Incredibly bad decision. 4 could have been injured. Terrible throw. As well pointed out by the fan section of Walls, John, they cannot dunk. They haven't dunked yet. There's no evidence of them dunking. In the layup lines, were they dunking? No. Was Michael dunking? Yes. 4 now. Stumbles, can't hit a layup. Another missed layup. Oh my God. Walls is horrendous. Michael now hunting that dunk as he lays it up and in. So Walls down 26, 70 to 44. Definitely not their worst loss.
Yes!
Still no proof of dunks. A hit to Michael for the slam. Oh, and he gets blocked. Oh no. Oh no. Would have been the absolute punctuation to this game. A monster slam from Michael, and number 21 ruined it. Perhaps if he had ran just a little bit faster, we would be exclaiming at the dunk. Oh, unfortunate for Walls, but that's just the story of this game. Micah now gets the ball stripped, but Michael picks up the ball, and he misses the dunk. Michael, what are you doing? Plonking on the head.
Fuck out of here!
Terrible call. Two straight fumbled opportunities for this Walls team to get one more dunk on the season. Michael should just go cherry pick now in order to get another dunk attempt. But really unfortunate ending. Walls seniors remain in their final minutes. Would have been nice for Michael's final ever Walls high school bucket to be a dunk. As number 3 now steps back to try to prevent the dunk, proving once again that he's a no-life. Number 4 hits the free throw. Stevie now over to Morris. Morris, at this point, they really just want to dunk. Pulls up a deep 3. Misses. Rebounded, unfortunately. Camera cut out for that one as 4 missed another dunk. Terrible play from number 4. Michael at this point hunting that dunk. So, to recap the final minute of that game, Michael with 2 dunk opportunities blown, and then number 4 comes down the other end, and he misses a dunk of his own. The camera cut out, but if you can see, he missed the dunk. An incredible finish for Walls' season. Here they go, shake the hands. There's
Shout out to everybody.
Morris leading the team as always. Stevie not far behind. There they go.
Everybody got so hyped.
And they will graduate without winning a playoff game. Unfortunate for this Walls team. There they go. You can't dunk! So the game will end.
Alright, thank y'all for tuning in. This is sadly our last stream of the basketball season, but you know, we'll be back. Make sure to check in to School Without Walls Athletic and our Instagram account for future sports updates, especially with the spring seasons coming along. Thank you. It's been fun. I'm your crew, Isaac.